don't know if you see this, but it's set for selecting one item selects the whole group. Not necessarily thrilled about that, but one of the cool things you can do now, and I swear this wasn't available before with dynamic split, is that you can choose more than one track to be the guide track for dynamic split. Before we used to mix the kick and the snare into one track and then perform it on there. But I don't need to anymore. But the problem I'm having is that it's making too many. It's making them too close together. I thought that you're able before Control Alt Shift. No, what is it? Control D. Yeah. There should be a minimum slice length. You see this here? So I have these here. It shouldn't allow more than that, but for some reason, so you see the snares being applied up here. I was getting a lot of doubles up that I really shouldn't have gotten. Let me run this real quick and let's see what happens. There's gonna be some weird stuff with some of the double kicks, but I'm actually probably gonna take those out. So let's add the markers. So I have it set to add stretch markers to selected items and grouped items. Let's see. Invite your audience to connect their Facebook to Restream to show their name and profile picture. I don't know how to do that. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so let's do it. Add stretch markers. And you see how hard they are to see? That's a whole nother issue I got with this stuff. I don't think I need this granular. I'm just gonna have the very first snare get the stretch marker. And so it's going to be a very slow process, but I'm pretty meticulous about this stuff. So I should be able to, let's just, let's see, a little bit sketchiness here. Let's try and see if I can get through the whole first verse real quick, and this may or may not work. Actually, it won't because I need to take out some of these extras. Let me just go and do that now. So see, some of these, I have no idea where these are going to be. It's going to be a eighth note off. So I'm on quarter notes right now. If I go to eighth notes, I'm just going to do a little bit of this at the time. Sorry. So let's just get a good chunk up to here, let's say. And let's just see how that is. So I'm going to use an action. I'll show you what the action is. Find shortcut, and then you go X. And you see item snap stretch markers in time selection to the grid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit X, blammo. Okay. So now this is just move these. We'll see if it did anything crazy. Oh, yep, there's something crazy right there. See that? Okay, so why did that happen? Now see the doubled up part right there too? Okay, so we got a problem here. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. See how close those are together? I'd like to have a minimum stretch time, and then I also wonder who are we calling on time here? The snare or the kick? So usually the flams happen before the beat, so I would actually say the kick is going to be the one on the beat. But see, they're so close together. I just wonder if there's a way to keep that from happening. So let's take a look again. Now I have a minimum slice length, and that should work, but maybe you have to be in reduced splits mode to do that. So let's try this again. So we should start seeing the transients. Where's our transient guides? Not seeing any transient guides. Okay. Yeah. So you see if I do reduce splits. So I got to find the ones where the kick and the snare are happening pretty much at the same time. That's the ones that are going to make all the trouble. Okay, here may be one right here. No, not quite. Where did they go? Sorry. Shoot. I know it was early. It was right around here. Like right at the beginning. No, I'm not seeing it. Interesting. All right, well, let's say that the minimum has got to be 75. Let's see if that does it. Okay. No, see that right there? So if I measure that, that's 5 milliseconds. So I don't know why. I don't know why this isn't working. Use splits. So do I have to put a minimum silence length? Okay, so here's the other thing. So it's not showing where there it is right there. Okay. So let's put a minimum silence length, but it's just not doing it. It might only be for one track. That's the other thing. It should somehow check the other tracks, but so if I do reduce splits, see that? It's like taking, but why? Hold on. Some of them are showing through the tracks and some of them aren't. That has telling me that this is set way too sensitive for one thing. Let's try that. Okay. Go back to eighth notes. We'll take out all these again. I'm looking for doubled up ones. So see, this one didn't take. So I gotta get a marker in there. Same as this one. See, and that's the problem here with setting it too low. Now I'm just about going through the snare track and adding every single one. Yeah, so I'm gonna undo all this. Okay, try this again. There we go. Okay. Looking for doubled up ones. Not seeing them, so this might be a go. Don't know what that is, but that's okay. So I'm just going to do a little chunk at a time. Let's see, up to 27. We'll see if we get something goofy happening. Okay. Think something bad happened. Let's see. Not sure Something weird happened right here. Nope. Yeah, okay. So this is looking suspect over here. See this how fast this is? 177 and 62. Probably something untoward. So why did this happen? This should have, when this guy went here, this one should have been fine over there. So sometimes it just does weird things. And sometimes it'll actually hide the problem. You won't actually see it, which is terrifying. You end up finding out that something got totally messed up and you didn't even know about it. That's a sucky thing when it happens. Like, see, these numbers will be okay, and it'll actually have just like hit a whole part of it. See, like this. I think that's okay. So let's try it up to measure 27. See, is there anything else funny here? Think that's okay. Let's hear it. I don't like the way that cymbal sounded. Something sounds funny right here. So I'm gonna wipe out all these transient markers right here. This looks right. Just do this by hand real quick. This drummer's kind of getting into jazz and more complex stuff, so this is a little bit different than you may be used to from them. Okay, so I'm gonna move on here. So 27. I want to look for anything doubled up. Again, I don't know why this thing sometimes moves the wrong way. It is kind of nerve-wracking. Uh-oh, what did I just do? It's okay. I have a feeling there's going to be some bad stuff coming up here. And who is this going to be on the one? Is it going to be the one before or after? Okay, never mind. So I got that answer. Just looking for anything too fast. I guess we're okay. So we're probably going to be doing some fixes by hand in here. And I don't mind going by pretty slow because it's still way faster than it used to be. Here's where we're going to get some goofiness, I would think. Not going to be pleasant. I promise you that. Okay. So really, these be triplets. So none of this looks in the right place. So let me try a triplet thing. That doesn't look any better, unfortunately. So I'm probably gonna break the toms out into their own section so we don't actually mess up a lot of this stuff. But Yeah, I think these toms are 16th notes, but they really could be triplets. Let me take a look again. So this is triplet eighths right here. Here's the regular eighths. Or these dotted 16ths, I don't know. All right, so let's look at this chorus, see if there's anything with some really fast stuff that's going to make trouble. And here we go right here. I'm actually okay if we just get the very first one and like set a timing from that. I don't really like, you know, quantizing every hit in a roll, you know, for instance. I probably shouldn't use the word quantizing. I'm going to trigger somebody. Oops, see that? I think that just disappeared somebody. Maybe not. Oh, you see, when they're close together, I get nervous. I'm gonna erase these and take a look. Undo that. Guess I was right. See, it's just, it makes me paranoid. So again, this stuff gets weird. I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave this one. I'll take out this one. Not sure if that's the right one to take out, but it's gonna be close. Okay. Now I've moved them. Let's take a look. All right, so that went bad. That went south rather quickly, right? Is that... So what is this? These triplets. This one's definitely too early. If we do that, this one's too early. Okay, so you see how a whole bunch of them got messed up by just that one getting messed up? Okay, where's the ones? Okay, so from here. Those are all good. These into place. Now. Should do it. I'm just looking for like drastic numbers here, and I don't see any. Here's a 1.63. This is a little bit suspicious. So let me pull this apart here. Okay, so I was thinking that this snare, and I think this snare, the ones that I really want on the line here. It sounds like a stick click, right? Or maybe not. Oh boy. Check the chorus. 2 seconds. Turn off this AC. Supposed to have somebody in here practicing drums in a little bit. Oh, that's annoying. Let me mute that. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna look for some potentially doubled up stuff. Well, so now I know how to do it. I got to turn on reduce splits, which I guess I didn't know I had to do before. So this is why I like to do this so slowly. Is it can really hide problems that you don't see. It's a tom down there. Shoot, I'm not really sure where this one's going to end up going. Fix that one when I get to it. Okay, let me just go through this course. So I'm going to go through this one even a little bit slower than I was the other ones. I'm going to go to measure 71. Just take a look. What I want to see is so it looks pretty much the same as this, just a little bit shifted around a little bit, but without anything disappearing. Okay, so that looks okay. Okay, so 271 to... if I get 4 measures at a time, I'm pretty good. So 71 to 75. Let's see what happens. There's a couple that we're probably gonna have to look at here. I think that's okay though. Take a look again. I think that's right. Sounds a little weird, but like I say, he's starting to do jazz stuff or whatever. Okay, so that's kind of ugly. I'm not sure where that one should be. Should I be quicker? That's looking dicey over there. I think something's wrong here. So where's this one at? Is it all the way back here? Could be. This one too. So everything. This should be on the one. Oh boy. Maybe these two need to be on the one. So these things will compound your errors, you know, if you're not really watching them. Let's see what happens if I oops. If I put this symbol crash on the money, even though the kick is going to be in the wrong place now. Why is that symbol late? And should I just move? Should I just split that track and move that symbol up? I could unlock the track and fix it that way. It's probably what I should do. Yeah, let me do that. Not looking that bad. Outro. Oh, what's that? So probably gonna come back here and maybe clean up these drums by hand. Samples, I mean. Sure about this one. This one's way out in the middle. By triplet quarters. Big triplets. So I'm pretty sure that was triplets. That sounds right. Okay, so again, here's a flam. Well, the kick onto the snare on it. It kicks pretty quiet here. Oops, see that? Dang it. There we go. Not sure where that one should be, but this one too. So I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure where this guy should go. Making splits. that's all of them. Yeah, sometimes I accidentally hit a button in there, you get a split. It's not really what I want. See, there again. It's like watching paint dry sometimes. These ones are 2, 3, 1, 2. Or are they triplets? Let's do that again. So if I made these into triplets, seems more correct. Just triplet it in there first, and then I'll come back. one. I got another one I gotta do when I'm barely up enough for this. I gotta go set up this drum set.